Hi, and welcome back. It's been a few days. Well, I don't have a pressing knife order right now, so I'm doing other things. Making horseshoe art. I'm sure if you followed me on Instagram, you've seen that. So, anyway, and while I've been doing nothing about making knives for right at the minute, I've been staying busy. I've got some pipes in the forge right now, short pipes. I need to neck down in the middle, make couplers out of them. And here's how I'm going to do it. Let's see if I can get this down here. On there. And zoom in right there. I made me, oh, I don't know what you call it, little neck size right there, and so I can neck it down there. Probably like the guillotine tool right there. That's what that is. It's adjustable. I can go up and down all the way. And right here be the one I'm going to be using. And I need to weld up this stinger a little bit more. The corners on it is 1-inch round bar, and so I just flattened it out a little bit there. I think I went too far with it. That's okay. Let's see what else. Oh yeah, I made. Let's see, there's my brush. This little thing. I need to back out. Wrong thing. This right here. Let me back up so I can get it in the frame good. I'm sorry. All this junk right there. That is a hollow grinded jig or grinder that I made. So anybody can do it if they want to, and they got a motor and a little bit of welding, and you can do whatever you want to. Now this right here, it's on an angle up to help keep the belt tension on it, and that's all it is. It's just the weight of the motor. It's on the hinge right there, and I've got springs in the back here, right there, with brass bolts in there. So we'll dance there a little bit, get it across, made this so it would set. I hadn't wired up any switches or anything on it. I need to figure out how to switch it, because this is a reversible motor, and it's slow RPM. It's like 1400 or I believe that's what it is, like 1400 RPM. So yeah, and so anyway, about that. Got a pulley on it. I made this out of a piece of aluminum that my brother had. It's not exactly a perfect pulley or belt. It's not square. I didn't get it right. So, and this right here, this wheel is a gate wheel. And it was like off big rolling gates. So anyway, I just put it up there, greased it up good. It runs true enough, and it's 6-inch. This is just like 1 3/8 or something like that. So that cuts the rotation down to really slow. I mean, it's like 5 something to 1. And put your belt on there. Raise the motor up. Do it right there. And it self-aligns itself. Let me get the extension cord there. Like I said, I didn't have this, so don't have it wired up yet. But it works real slow and easy. Bounces a lot. That's what it does. It's slow. and it's a hollow grinding jig. Made for hollow grinding. This right here will go up more and way down, so I can do chisels and stuff with it. Hollow grind the back of them, you know, and dish them out. But anyway, that's just something to, and then take this off every time to save the hinge. And this is what happens. Is the pretty little hollow grind. In fact, I need to hollow grind the tip on out, so I'll have to take it off and do it. And this is just a freehand slider across there, right there. So I guess that is widened out as far as it'll go. But anyway, that's, you see the, hope you can see it. Anyway, how it concaves out right there. You can definitely feel it. And this stuff needs to be heat treated. I made it out of coil spring, and I've about ground my stamp out of it, so I may have to do a little electrolysis to it and do my do a DBK right here beside of it or something there. But anyway, when I get this on down, it'll be fit. And I've got some wood right there, and let's see if this light will help eliminate it. Let me just get a piece down, set it on the end. Right there now. I have a long piece up there, and that right there is burl of an aspen tree, dead standing, and it's insects that what causes these burls to happen on any given tree. Don't matter what brand or whatever it is, it's the insects. They get in there and do strange things, and this is how the tree reacts to it. And you can see the holes in it where they've been in there. Be awful dusty. See? Well, that's been after the fact, but anyway, that's down. And I've got another piece, a big piece. Up there, that's a good sized piece right there. So I'm kind of doing a little collab there with a fella about fixing some that I sent him. So anyway, when I get it back, I'll show and tell all I can about it. But this is how it starts out. I did, but I don't know how to get the pictures off of my phone and put to video. I'm not real tech savvy, so. That's what I've been doing, is just working. Well, I worked on the guillotine tool there a little bit, fixed some of the little issues that I had on it, and added a little feature. And oh, there's my coffee cup. Can't get no part without my coffee. Gotta have it. And then this little monster right here. It was I had to build the tooling arm, the table, everything. All I had to start with was the motor and the wheel and scrap tubing. Now I bought that tubing for a job, that one piece of tubing right there. I did buy that for a particular job and wound up not doing the job. So I had that. So, and I've made an arm and tightened it now on this retainer bolt right here, which that tool arm will slide out. It's probably 8 or 10 inches long. I think it's 10 inches. Anyway, that little bolt right there that holds tension to it, I've got to put a wheel on it because I don't have a wrench or a socket that big. So I got to make me a wheel that I can torque it down a little bit with and break it loose. So that'll be upcoming. I mean, this is just for right now. That knife was absolutely the first one that first anything that was put on it. And just like that. At that slow speed and just pulled it across, and it made it real pretty right there. Nice hollow ground. Been wanting one for a long time, and I had a bunch of 1x30 belts because this 1x30 right here, my little Central Pneumatic Harbor Freight, went kaput on me, and I had a bunch of belts. So I thought, okay, so that's what I come up with. That right there. So anyway, let me get this put this back up right here and set the guillotine back up, and I'll show you how I'm going to size these pipes. Be right back. Okay, I'll get this back up here, set it right there, and take some blade tongs here. Alright, they've been in there for a little bit, so they'll be good and soft. About middle. Go. That looks like that's about it. Let's see if that works. If it don't, I'll have to grind the bottoms off it, which I can do that. That's no big deal. That's exactly what I'm gonna have to do. It's my first attempt at this. All right, I'll be back in a little bit. Okay, I'm back. It only took 5 minutes to do a little grinding on it, but that's what it does. You're gonna join two pieces of rebar down to hold a flower, which are there. I've got a bunch of them. Well, there's 8 right there. Put them up on Etsy after a while. When I get these done in the other stems and the stakes, ground stakes for them, they'll be up about probably right around waist high or something. These are the last flowers you ever have to plant. So you can change the color of them if you don't like a color. You can change them without digging up the garden. Okay. Well, let's get some more on here. I've got a bunch to do. I'll come back to you when I get them done. As you can see, I have become a little bit better at heat management, at keeping my pieces. And they was all real time. I ain't cut nothing out of it or whatever. Done. I think there's 11 of them total that I've done. So that this needs a little tweaking. This is the first time I've used it. Absolutely the first time I've used it. So I need to tighten that up. What I'll do is I'll just weld the corners up on it and grind it square, and then drill another hole in this thing. And since I've ground it and got it on down, I need to just kind of rough these last two holes in just a little bit better, here and here. And that's it. Like I said, this is the first time I've used it. I ain't even painted it or anything. I ain't even wire wheeled it or anything. So this little piece right here is a piece of 1045 that I had shaved off of a billet that I made a hammer out of, and I just octagoned it. It was round, so no, it wasn't square. Excuse me, square. I'm not thinking. I've had round stock on my mind all day because I've got a pile of it sitting everywhere on the toolbox to make hammers out of. So, but anyway, it was made out of a piece of this 1045 stock. I've got to finish this hammer, but I've been using it as a weight while I've been welding on these flowers, and it's doing pretty good. I'm using my striking anvil as a welding table. And remember this: God loves you, and may He bless you. It's Bobby Shields. I'm out.